Her name is Hannah. She's married to a man named Elkanah. And Elkanah had another wife too. And his other wife had borne him children. But the Lord had closed Hannah's womb. And with great pain, she lived in a household where she watched her husband adore his children born to another woman. Elkanah every year, 3 times a year, would go up to Shiloh to worship. And when they would go up to worship, it was kind of unique. One of the ways they would do their offerings, they would have a fellowship meal together as a family. And part of this ceremony of going to Shiloh is the family would sit down, and the head of the family would offer sacrifices to his family. A sacrifice to God, of thanking God for the blessings, and he would offer them portions of the sacrifice. And so he came to his wife who bore him children, and he gave her a portion and honored her. But when he came to Hannah, Elkanah loved her so much and was so in tune with her emotion and her struggle at being married that he doubled his portion to her. Now, ladies, I just want to put you in that fellowship meal. That is a tough, emotional place to be. And it overwhelmed her. And Hannah left there, and she went, and she started praying. I want to invite you this morning, if you would, to take your program in a pen, and I want us to look at her story this morning, and I want us to make an application for our lives, and obviously for what we're going to do this morning at the end of our service. The first thing I want you to know about Hannah in her situation is this. Hannah prayed to have a child. Now, I kind of set the stage of the emotion of what that must have been for her to go to the tabernacle and start praying. And I want you to understand here that God shows us what she says. So there's nothing held back. Let's read together, beginning in verse 10 from 1 Samuel chapter 1. In bitterness of soul, Hannah wept much, and she prayed to the Lord. And she made a vow, saying, O Lord Almighty, if you will wholly look upon your servant's misery, and remember me, and not forget your servant, but give her a son, then I will give him to the Lord for all the days of his life, and no razor will ever be used on his head.